morning. Oh, you got all your snow cleaned up?
You didn't help me.
I had other fish to fry. As they say in Newfoundland, I'm busy with other things.
Folks, we got a new mod release, but I kind of shot off my mouth yesterday on Facebook and in the last video, and people put two and two together and figured it all out.
That's right, and I've been bombarded.
You've
with
been bombarded
inquiries.
with calls, and so anyway. But I had to clean up this morning. This place this morning looked like it was literally struck by a major snowstorm.
That's right.
I'll put the picture in here. So as you can see, I had, what did they say in the commercials? We had a lot of messes to clean up. But not we, me this time. Upper
Yes.
management refused to clean it up. Anyway,
Hey, you made a mess.
well, that's true. So what? Going back months, years, actually years, 6 years ago, I designed and fabricated a mount for the chainsaw. Okay? At the time, I didn't even own a chainsaw. So I had to go out and buy a steel chainsaw because it was orange and white, and then it kind of matched the tractor. Anyway, of course, now when I got at it, I said, boy, I'd like to design an axe holder for it as well. And I did it, and of course,
Had to buy an axe.
I had to go and looked hard to find an orange axe. So anyway, posted it online, and for 6 years, rudely interrupted by the phone, spam numbers. Anyway,
Calls.
so for 6 years we've had people asking, are you going to make them? I said, I'm never going to make it. It's too much of a mess. And now that I know I hadn't cleaned up the mess myself, I'll probably never make them again. But anyway, so we started at this in January, making these mods.
Oh yeah.
And every now and then, the chainsaw holder
keeps the ball up.
keeps getting brought up. So you're a good customer of ours, JT.
In New York.
In New York.
He's been persistent.
Big time. And you kept coming out saying, are you going to make chainsaw? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it when I'm ready.
That's right. Kathy, any update on Paul making the chainsaw?
So there a while back he said, well, you know, it's getting time to go in the woods and I'd love to have it and this and that. So anyway, I said, well, let's have a look at it. And anyway, with this particular mod, I wasn't really interested in doing it because one thing I've learned since January, the mods that take a lot of time to do are technically not really worth doing for us because it slows down production on everything else. The fast moving stuff don't get done, and the stuff that takes so long to do, you have to charge that much more because it's your hourly rate you're trying to get back. So anyway, we said, well, if I'm going to build one, I'm going to do an assembly and I'm going to build 6. So we built 6.
That's right.
So we've been at this for days and days and days. So finally we had the 6 made, and thanks to our buddy in New York, what is it?
JT.
JT. I get all mixed up in numbers.
I remember them because I'm chatting with them all the time.
Yeah. So anyway, JT, thanks to you, 6 people, including yourself, because JT gets the first one. Right?
That's right.
And matter of fact, JT is going to see it on Little Killer now in a minute.
Oh, nice.
And I think we've reached our goal, and our goal really was to take a mod of like this mod and make it become part of the tractor, so that when you looked at the tractor, you would assume that it came with the tractor. We had reps here from Kubota, Canada last year, and they saw it and couldn't believe it. They walked right around our tractor and missed 2/3 of the mods that were on it because they thought it came with the tractor.
Oh, nice compliment.
Yeah, so this particular mod here, we've called it a special edition because I put a lot more into it. Like this is one of my baby mods. I love this mod. This mod is a really big part of me. I was really proud of this mod when I first did it, and to this day it still looks nice. It's a small item.
So technical.
But yes, there's a lot of work into it. I mean, the milling, the machining, you know, the fabrication, plus we had to outsource a lot of stuff for it. You know, we had to outsource the plastics, we had to outsource the holders for the axe, we had to outsource the handles, we had to outsource the special nuts that we use, and well,
There's a lot of stuff
and
that
it
you
took me
gathered up.
days to actually find it all. I bet you I spent all one Sunday
Yes.
trying to outsource these parts, and finally you wait a couple of weeks, you get it in, and you try to reproduce what you did 6 years ago, and I think we've achieved that. So let's go over and have a look at it, eh?
Yeah.
So here they are. These are the 6 of them. This is the very first one finished, so this will be JT's,
Really nice.
and there it is there.
Beautiful.
We use Allen head bolts, steel bolts. We use these levers here. Your built-in axe holder is here. It's slotted out in the center through the milling machine. Not only that, but the nuts that hold these on are actually countersunk into the plastic, so that when you put your saw down inside, it touches no steel part. So your chain stays safe.
Wow.
You can look down in there and you will not see
No,
the steel nut, right? So there's a lot of things that's actually looked after. All the bolts comes with it. These are carriage bolts. They are stamped out for the carriage bolt, so that when you decide you're going to put these on your tractor, you won't have to worry about these turning, because there's actually square holes for them to fit in. The plastics is it's actually a UV resistant plastic,
Exactly.
and it won't yellow, won't tarnish, won't warp.
Nope.
It's a great plastic. It's actually better than what I originally used.
Yes. That's used in playgrounds and everything too on
Yes.
their equipment.
Yes, exactly, right.
A lot of places.
These here are what are they called?
Fist.
Fist, something
Yeah, quick
fist,
fist.
huh?
Quick fist.
Quick fist, yeah. And these are used by, and this is the Quick Fist name. These are actually used by rescue people, and you'll see these on rescue trucks, ambulances and whatnot. We've had them on ours for 6 years. They don't
Yeah.
rot out,
No.
you know. Lots of times you'll get cheaper ones and they rot out. This won't rot out. It's just a nice system. I got a friend of mine who's a pretty smart guy, and I asked Kathy even the other day, why did I use this type of handle? And of course Kathy didn't know, so I asked a friend of mine the other day, why did I use this kind of handle? Well, there's a number of reasons why I use this kind of handle, but the reason I use this kind of handle, a lot of people don't know and wouldn't realize. But this is kind of like a machinist handle, so you can see the orientation now. When it's tightened up, it's kind of odd, right? So you can actually pick it up, twist it, and you can have them the same, right?
Oh.
But that's not why I used it,
Oh no, it's not.
right? The reason why I didn't use a round handle or round knob is because if I had to use a round knob, and the diesels, they kind of vibrate, the round knob, if it came loose, could possibly unwind and fall off on the ground. But where this handle has more weight in one particular area, it won't be able to vibrate because the weight of the handle will keep it on.
Wow.
So that's why I used it. So like every detail's been thought of.
Great engineering.
We call it the saw saddle.
That's
We had a bit of a debate with this. We were going to call it a saw holster,
mount.
and we were going to call it a saw mount, and we were going to call it a saw center. I kind of like saw saddle, so don't give us a hard time on it. You know, like it's you know, it's one of the privileges of designing something yourself. You get a chance to name it.
That's right.
You know, it is a special edition. We don't know how many we will produce. We have a sneaky suspicion that these are probably all sold now. We don't know. We always say the sale's never final until it's paid for,
Yeah.
right?
True.
If comes time to, and they are sold when you get on, when you see them online, and they are sold. We will make more, but it's going to be on a paid order,
Yeah, that's right,
right?
pre-order.
Pre-order, and once
It's the only way to do it. You
It's-
can't
yeah.
invest all of that.
well, we have to order in so many
So much
things, so
material.
yeah, so it could be up to a month before you get yours, but you know what? A month is nothing when some people waited 6 years,
No, no.
right? So
Christmas is coming.
it's we are the only ones in the world building them.
Yep,
All the metal in them is all quarter plate steel.
that's right. It's
So
heavy.
like it's
Well,
built.
we weighed it, but it was heavy.
How much? 14?
14.
Almost 15 pounds.
Yeah, almost 15.
These things are built to outlast your tractor and your next tractor and your next tractor.
Yours is still working perfect.
Well, 6 years,
Cheers.
you know, and I mean it's good to go every time. With regards to people calling us and saying, "Will it fit my John Deere? Will it fit my Coyote?" It was originally designed for the BX,
That's right.
particularly the BX tractor loader backhoe, because it has a subframe. This will bolt onto the subframe. So if you don't have a backhoe on it, you're kind of out of luck,
Yeah.
because unlike the step, we designed a subframe for the step for the, what's that one down there? I forget
That's
the number.
2380.
2380, yeah.
Yeah.
We designed the subframe for that, but
That's right.
subframe is for the left side.
Exactly.
So this won't work, you know. Coincidentally, 6 years ago, when we designed this, the spacing of the bolts will fit the B2601,
That's right.
right? So we'll show you a little bit of that later. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take JT's and I'm going to mount it to the tractor, because we have our old one taken off.
Yes, we do.
And we're going to show you what it looks like, so we'll be
Awesome.
back in a second. Okay, before we put it on, I want to show you where I drilled the holes. I drilled the holes in the subframe right here. So it's just about straight down from your pedal. And that's where it goes. A couple of 3/8 holes and you're good to go. Excuse the mess, because Little Killer's been used a lot lately.
Working, yeah.
And we have washed it off this morning just to do this demo. But hey, it's still dirty.
He's not detailed.
No, that's right.
But he got more work to do yet.
Exactly. So we'll take it and we'll put it on over here
Oh,
like
this
this.
is cool. JT's gets tested on Little Killer.
Yep. I got a bum knee, so I gotta be careful. Just pause that for a minute and we'll... Okay. You just snug it in. See it snugging in?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yes, that's ripping it.
So you just take them and you can turn them down like that if you want. Turn them whatever way you want. And there you go.
And your saw stayed on the whole time.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Isn't that nice?
It is beautiful. And the axle.
I know. What do you think of the saw?
Oh, that's not bad either. The saw is good too.
It is nice stuff.
It is nice. Look at that.
So there you go. You got your axe holder and your chainsaw. It's in out of the way. So some people might say, yeah, but I'm losing getting out on the right side. Well, I never get off on the right side, so I didn't even miss that part of it.
No.
So there it is, and it can't be no tizzer.
No.
That's my old one.
Yeah.
That's the original.
But I'll tell you, it's held up.
Right from there.
Yes.
So there's not a lot changed.
No.
Just that one's a bit more polished. You know, that's 6 years old now. Look at a vehicle that's 6 years old.
That's right.
So folks, there it is. That's the latest mod. We have another one coming up exclusively for the BX20 or BX.
BX.
I'm not even going to say 25 days, just a force to have it next week. And it's a crossover mod, so it can work on a B series, and so we shall see. Before we go though, we should take that off, and we should just put it up against the B series there.
That's right.
and just show what it looks like on the B series.
That would be cool.
Cool. So anybody got a B like this with 2 holes here, coincidentally, this can mount right there.
Wow, they come behind me over here. Oh yeah.
See? Now I've never tried the saw in there, but that was totally by accident.
Yeah, you just spotted it this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we'll see, right? Well, a little bit of a chore, but
Not too much.
yeah, it's going to be in the way of the pedal.
Okay.
Okay. So
wood there.
well, no. So like I said, I never tried this before.
No.
So what we can do,
Okay, go down underneath. You don't have
well,
frame.
there's enough on the subframe that you can see the flat spot in the subframe.
Okay.
You can put it there, drill your hole, and there you got it.
Oh yeah.
Right? Now, if you find the axe hard to get in and out, you can simply take the 2 bolts off here and discard the axe mount. So if you'd rather just have the mount itself, you can do it that way. Right?
Yeah, that's right. That could work there.
Yeah, so we be owners,
Well, Keith asked about it. Sent me an email last night.
yeah. So that'll save you some questions, hopefully, or save us some questions. So folks, that's it. If you want one, we're most likely going to be sold out of them before the video is up. But if you want the pre-order, oh, it's heavy.
No.
If you want the pre-order,
That's right.
Pre-order.
I'm sure you'll get one.
yeah, and first come, first served basis. The first one ordered is the first one to get it.
True.
No jumping the line. It is what it is. Hey, bye.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you in the next video. You guys take care and thank you for your business. We really appreciate it. While you're on the site looking at this, check out the other mods we have for the B and the BX. When you click on the B, you'll see them listed. Click on the BX, you see them listed. We've been only at this since January, so we're not halfway through our mods.
No.
We have umpteen more left to do, so
Stay tuned.
it takes time because we're trying to keep up with the demand as well, right?
Right.
And plus, we're in the middle of an expansion here, so when I'm able to go out next, walk through that wall into another room as big as this, with all of our equipment out there related to this, is going to be much easier on me personally. So that we have great things to come. This is just one of them, and
Exactly.
we've already come out with some really nice items. So hopefully, you'll find something that you like and send Kathy an email through the website, and I'm sure she'll look after it. So you guys take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your interest, and God bless. Paul, number 1.
You're signing.
Thanks, JT. Paul, number 1.
Awesome. There you go.
Thanks, buddy.
JT sign.
Appreciate it.